Hello, everyone, and welcome. And I know that I've been doing this for a very long time, but for the day, this has been going through my head. This has been basically in my head since I figured this out. So, we all watch this man, the fastest man alive, the Scarlet Speedster, Barry Allen, the Flash. We all watch him, and basically, we all remember season 3, episode 1 with Flashpoint. Well, let's just kind of go over the specs of Flashpoint. You guys ready? Okay, so Barry goes back in time, save his mother. All this caused chaos. The Atlanteans, and their schema girls. I don't know how you say that. Their schema, and um, basically everything is going wrong. So we all know this from Barry Allen saving his mother. So we know if Reverse Flash comes and blah 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 blah. They have a fight. Barry gets out right through the leg. Thomas Wayne shoots him and all that. I know it's going to through really fast because that's not what we're here to talk about today. Today we are here to talk about the Flash and how basically this has been haunting me. Not like haunting me, but like this has been going through my head for a while. What if when we create a timeline, or when we go to a different timeline, that timeline version of us is going to our timeline? Now, basically, you all might be like, okay, what do you mean by this? What are you talking about? Like what's up? I mean, basically, what if? Because remember how in season 3 of the episode 1 of the Flash, Barry, soon enough, he could remember all of his friends from there, but they started telling him things that he didn't even remember or knew that actually happened. Iris and Joe not talking, and Wally being a speedster, and all of this. And then at the end, remember when, and this actually when it clicked, remember when Wally said that he knew that Iris and Joe wasn't talking, but for real, we knew that he didn't know this. We knew that basically Barry didn't know anything that happened. What if that timeline's Barry got sent through the portal and got sent to Barry's timeline? That is what could happen, basically. And we're gonna go right through the facts and see if it's actually true. So, wait 1 second. I have to pause it. Alright, guys, I'm back. So, we know that Barry created Flashpoint, and that we all knew Flashpoint from the comics. And they even said that the new Ezra Miller Flash movie was coming out. That's going to be basically the Flashpoint paradox. I don't really know how they're going to do that, how they're going to put it in, but hopefully they do it well. So let's read upon this. Basically, I'm not going to read all of this. You guys can go and read it yourself. But so basically, you can make your own timeline, which I really don't see how that's possible. Like, Barry could make his own timeline, and I don't know how he did it. But this is some pictures, some images on timeline. I'm sorry if it's like a little blur. So basically, it happens like every time. So it's just tap, go right on. Ah, shoot. Alright. Yeah, sorry guys. I think my Wi-Fi is acting up on me. But yeah, what if basically this timeline that Barry has created, Flashpoint, he sent the Flashpoint Barry from there and sent him over to basically his timeline, the original timeline, because we know that he can make time remnants, and he just goes back in time and gets the version of himself from the past or from the future. But can't he get other timeline versions of himself and send them over to his original timeline? That's what I basically think, because we all knew that Jordan Ives wasn't talking. I mean, yeah, we knew it from Flashpoint, that first episode, but basically, we just knew that. We thought it happened on that, like on that timeline, like on Flashpoint, it wasn't talking. We didn't actually think that was happening in the Barry's original timeline, which I kind of think that was actually cause of Reverse Flash's fault, because remember that he mentioned Iris as Miss Allen, and that could actually, if you mention anything from the future, it can kind of mess with the past. I mean, from there, looking at the article, that still kind of happened, thanks to HR giving his life. He's a true hero. Miss that man. Hopefully, we get to see a new Harrison Wells, or we get to see Earth 2 Harrison Wells. Oh God. But yeah, that's basically what I think. And also, it has been dropped on us that Wally is still wearing his Kid Flash suit. But we all know that Barry's gonna come out the Speed Force. If you guys think that's actually better than Speed Force and you actually think it's Barry, please say it. And if you think that it's possible to take one timeline version of yourself from that timeline and then take it to your timeline, if you think it's possible, please like, please subscribe, please comment down below on what you think could be the cause of the timelines and how they could actually get rippled up in distortion and all this. Because basically, I mean, he can't open like portals to different universes, Earth even. Wait, he can. But he can't take those Earth versions of himself. Basically, because he's not gonna. They're not. Basically, he's just going there. So, because Iris remembers Barry, and she did not know he had super speed, because we know that in his original timeline, Iris found out he had super speed thanks to them touching each other's hand, which they've been doing ever since he woke up from that coma. So, how was that possible? That means that the leak of Speed Force that went over to her, which means when Bart is born, he's gonna be a fast nigga, a fast beaster. Can't wait to see Bart. Hopefully we get to see him in season 4. That would be amazing if we get to see him in season 4. That'd be so cool. But they said no speedsters, so they just had to drop the bomb on us. No speedsters. They just rude, y'all. They just rude. Alright. So I kind of got off topic. And she didn't actually know he had super speed, but then in the original timeline that Barry's from, Iris knew he had super speed. So in Flashpoint, the Barry that she knew did not have super speed. That means that the Barry that has got sent from his timeline. Wait, that means the Flashpoint Barry Allen has got sent to the original timeline, which means that he doesn't have super speed over there. Because basically they wouldn't know that he had super speed. They wouldn't know about the Flash, but they don't know about the Flash, so that means Barry never got his powers in Flashpoint, and it also means that there's no Flash in that other, timeline. So, yeah, it's kind of confusing. It's kind of confusing me, but that's basically all I want to talk about today. Hope you guys like this video. Comment down below. Please like and subscribe and do a lot of things, y'all. Do a lot of things. This has been haunting me. This has been running through my head for the very longest. Thanks to Wallace West. Thank you very much. But that's all I guys have about today. Peace, Middle East, love you all, goodbye, and be yourself.